We all need a healthy arsenal to guard ourselves against narcissistic abuse, gaslighting, and manipulation. And today I'm going to advocate one specific technique that you should have in your arsenal that works every time. Welcome back, friends. Ashley Burgess here today, and today I want to offer one technique that you can add into that healthy arsenal to combat the narcissistic abuse, the gaslighters, and the manipulators, and that is called the gray rocking technique. You can use this gray rocking technique with people who have used your feelings against you, people who may like to see you fail, or you feel as though they like to see you fail, people that have used what you've said to them in confidence and used that against you or thrown it back into your face. Gray rocking technique is so wonderful because it takes the interesting pieces of your life and gets rid of them. It takes that personal stuff out of communication, and all of a sudden we change the route of communication and the direction of communication with certain people that we realize are not healthy or safe for us to communicate honestly with. We want to use this to get emotional distance from certain people. And so gray rocking is used to safeguard yourself, safeguard by being generic in nature. For example, if somebody messages you or asks you what you're doing, hey, I'm at work and all's good. How are you doing? Another one is not much going on here, same stuff, different day. How about you? Very generic responses because we don't want to bare our heart to these people. So when you've bared your thoughts, your emotions, your hearts, your feelings, you've worn your feelings on a sleeve with this person, you got ridiculed or made fun of, or your emotions were made fun of. And that's painful. That's not something that we want to experience. When we're bearing our thoughts to somebody or our feelings to somebody, we'd like them to at least recognize or respect the fact that we're a human being and we're allowed to feel how we feel. Perhaps it became forever ammunition. Well, you did this back in the past and you told me about it, so how can I trust you now? Or they talk about things that you did in the past that make you feel small or lesser than. And those were just things that you told that person because you trusted them. And unfortunately, you realize that you trusted the wrong person on that. You can actually turn the questions around on the other person. So, for example, if you're in a phone conversation with a family member or a friend, and you know that they've kind of used some of your stuff against you, instead of answering all their questions, ask them, how are they doing? How is their day going? What's been going on in their life? Start asking them and letting them answer questions. You're not going to manipulate them or use their stuff against them, but that actually takes the spotlight off you. And then when the time comes that they're asking you questions, hey, it's been great talking to you. I got to run. I got to go. Have a great day. I got to get back to work, or I got to get back to my family responsibilities. And that helps to take that spotlight off you. And it'll also retrain them to some degree because you're not having to answer so many questions, especially about things that you don't feel comfortable with telling them because of the way that they've dealt with things in the past. Gray rocking can be used with anyone. And the specifics really are this. You want to be commonplace. You don't want to be talking about anything interesting. You don't want to have any relationship talk whatsoever. So if you're going through a troubling relationship, or maybe you're going through a possible divorce, those are things that we don't tell the person that in the past has gaslit us, manipulated, taken advantage of us, or even just completely ignored us. Those are not things that you share with them. No emotional talk whatsoever. Remember, we don't want to give any fuel to the fire, because if somebody's going to manipulate you or gaslight you, they have to have real emotion to do so. They can't gaslight you or manipulate you with you saying that you're at work, or you're working on this thing at work, or you're walking the dog. There's nothing to manipulate about that. You're not giving them anything to use against you. And ultimately, what's great about this is that you begin to see the people that you really can communicate with versus the people that you can't. Because there's definitely got to be some people in your life that you can trust with your feelings and emotions and the situations in your life. And you need to begin to recognize at this point the people that you can't trust with that information. And with those types of people, you either have to cut them out or use the gray rocking technique to get emotional distance. So you don't have to cut them out, but you don't have to give them any more information than you need to, so that you can safeguard yourself and be sure to prevent any issue from that, and also being able to understand who your true friends are and who you can truly trust. Please give us a like on this video if you've liked the video. In the comments section below, have you used gray rocking before? I actually recently had a friend tell me that they didn't even realize they were using gray rocking with a family member that was very challenging and manipulative, and now they actually put a name to the technique that they've been using. So let me know if you've used this technique. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to catch more content like this, and don't forget to live your true life.